Do a good job listening. We are going to be adding maybe some more fish, water, lily pads to complete, hopefully complete, our gorgeous koi oil pastels.
Hello, my talented artists.
We're going to do is add eyes. Because we're looking straight down, it's called a bird's eye view, onto the koi, the eyes are not going to be circles. They're going to be lines. A little bit curved is fine, but just make sure that they are lines and not circles. If you would like to add a second set of fins, now would be a great time. And remember, you're really making a diagonal or curved line coming out from the body of the fish. And as you can see here, I'm blending it with another color. I'm using white and orange. And then I'm going to go back to the orange and add lines to create a little bit of detail on all of the fins and the tail. Pause the video to add eyes, another set of fins, and lines for details. Another line detail that you may want to add are whiskers. Some artists put whiskers on their koi because some koi have whiskers and some don't. It is your choice. I'm going to add some whiskers using a line. It's a very simple little line, quick little dash. I'm going to blend it a little bit out with another color. It's always nice to blend two colors when you're drawing with oil pastels. Gives it a little bit of value and depth. Another artistic decision is if you want to add some spots on your koi. This is completely up to you. I'm adding a little bit of black and then blending it in with a little orange, playing with the color, remembering that the center of the koi is the highest part and it should be the lightest part, and this creates depth that makes the fish look three-dimensional. Pause the video for a short time for students to add any other details they want to their first fish, and we're going to start a second fish in a couple minutes. Begin by drawing that shallow U shape for the nose of your fish, and remember your fish will probably go off the page. I'm kind of squishing it, but the fins of mine will definitely go off the page. If you love drawing koi, you can do more than two koi. You can have the fish facing opposite ways like mine. You can have them facing the same direction, all pointed towards something. It is your choice. Now I want you to take any two colors and begin blending them together for the sides of your koi fish. The goal is to have darker sides and a lighter middle line. So that middle line that we talked about should be the lightest line. You don't have to do that with white. You could do that with yellow. It is your choice. Now it's time to add the tail and the fins. We start with any kind of curved line, and don't be afraid to go right off the paper, creating details and textures, repeating lines, blending colors to make your artwork come to life. You can add 4 fins and a tail. You could do 2 fins. It's up to you. You can do whiskers. Just remember to add eyes that are lines, not circles. Let's pause the video and take maybe 5 to 8 minutes finishing and adding any fish that we want. Some can be going off the page, whatever you want. If you feel like you want to move on to the background, I trust your judgment as artists and you can do that. We are going to pause the video now for a little bit and then we're going to go into the background. In this artwork, the koi fish are our subject, and it's nice for them to contrast with the background. I have warm colored koi fish. I bet you probably do too. So it's nice to sort of stick with the cool colors for the background. And the cool colors are green, blue, and purple. But don't be shy to, add a few other colors. You can add some warm colors, like I'm adding a little yellow to my green. It's really time to experiment. You really already have the skills to create the background. You might just be a little bit nervous because you love the fish so much. You're worried about your artwork. But remember, creating art is about experimenting, and sometimes you just got to take a risk. So think about what is in the water and think about the water, right? So we're going to draw water. We can draw plants that are in the water. Think about what shape the plants might be. I'm drawing a lily pad now. Lily pads have veins, which are very similar to the ridges in the fish's tails. And I'm blending. This project is about blending oil pastels and covering the entire paper with a thick layer of oil pastels so that it looks like a completed artwork. Now I'm drawing another little water plant, a series of leaves, just circles, and I'm just making sure that I'm using more than one color, which creates a range of values. You don't have to add leaves. You can add flowers, or you can add both. It is up to you. So now we're going to talk about the water. We're going to think about how water flows. We're adding some lines all over the paper to begin to map out where the water is, instead of just coloring it in like we would a coloring book. I like to use the tip of my oil pastel and also the side. Don't forget to protect all the beautiful things you've drawn already on your paper by outlining them with the watercolor, whatever color you want to use for your water. This will help you when you start to color it in. Just remember, I know the video's sped up, but go slow and low so that you can be as neat as you can. Slow and low, that is the tempo. If you want to be neat, you gotta go slow. And again, the goal is cover as much of the paper as you can today. And I'm very excited to see what you've done when I get back. I'm sure they're all going to be unique and beautiful in their own ways.